if you're a villager, you never see politics on a global perspective. Okay. I look at it globally. Our success in Haiti, is not a success of the military. It's not a success of the police. It is the success of our country.
Point made. And just on a factual basis, while the Congress is happy with your undertakings, America has ended one of its longest wars in history, Afghanistan, after 20 years. I mean, why then would they be so fancied about us going to Haiti when they are only there?
They can stop it if they want to. I mean, that's their interest.
And why do you think they have failed to restore stability just some kilometers away from Haiti, and they are tasking us 12,000 kilometers?
They need to,
because Mr. Barbecue is there.
I can't speak for America. I'm speaking for Kenya.
And there's our role of Congress. That's why I'm, of course,
I'm very afraid.
You know Ayub.
Yes,
you know. You are silent.
No, don't speak about Haiti.
Yes.
You're silent for a moment.
Yes, I was just responding to your question about former Deputy President. Fast forward, and we are here today. The truth of the matter, and this Honorable Koech may not want to listen, is that give it as it may, Rigathi Gachagua today controls between 70 and 80% of the Mount Kenya vote.
That's not true.
Many members of parliament from Mount Kenya will not make it back to the National Assembly or the Senate if they don't get an endorsement from Rigathi Gachagua. We may not like him, we may not like what he says, but the truth of the matter is that he has a sway on the Mount Kenya votes, both within Mount Kenya and the Mount Kenya diaspora, counties of Nakuru, Nairobi, and others. Now, he has been able to sell a narrative that those who impeached him from Mount Kenya were sellouts. And it has gained currency in Mount Kenya. I come from Nakuru, and I can tell you that the Kikuyu nation in Nakuru resonates very well with Rigathi Gachagua. Now, he says that in 14 days he's going to unveil a party. We think it is just the DP,
he can't run.
Democratic Party, that is going to unveil, or a party that is from the mountain. He thinks that he'll be Kingmaker. I doubt, because as it is today, he cannot run for office himself, having been impeached.
And so the matter is determined by the court.
And so, well, until it's determined, yes. But you know, this matter could take more than 5 years. The next election could find us.
That then means he would run.
Before.
Yeah, if it's not determined, he would run.
You see, right now he cannot run. He has gone to court. This matter may take longer than the next cycle of the election before it's determined. And it will be difficult for him to run. But let me tell you, Ayub, one thing. That many members from Mount Kenya, many of our colleagues, who do not sing to his tune, are now becoming victims of his narrative. And it's very sad that most of our members, friends of ours, cannot go to their villages and even propagate or talk to the citizenry, because they are enemies of, quote-unquote, former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. My friend from Mekorene here, I think on that note is on the right side, because he can go to his village and talk, because I think he opposed the impeachment. Those of our colleagues who did impeach the Deputy President are having to suffer for it, which in real sense is actually unfair, because then in the National Assembly we're supposed to be independent.
Okay. Are you?
Well, we are not. I said we are supposed to be.
Yeah,
we are supposed to be.
Yeah.
We are not.
And unfortunately, we are not independent.
You are not independent.
Unfortunately, we are not
Going
independent.
forward,
I said, I'm on record.
Definitely.
I'm on record as having said that we should all go home as the National Assembly and we go for a fresh election.
So, I took a decision myself. I took a decision.
I had to defend you from Ahmed.
Yeah, I took a decision. Yeah, I took a decision to ensure that I'm independent, and I will exercise this independence.
Finance bill.
Yeah, indeed. I'll be very independent. I'll be very independent. Now, the issue of Haiti is an issue that is a bit problematic, because you know the issues that we have in Haiti are fomented from a certain super nation in the world. Are you getting? And there's a reason why that is done. And you know, we are only bidding ourselves for a nation. what we are doing in Haiti. We are actually not doing it, for ourselves. We are just bidding for a nation. And so when we are clapped for by that nation for bidding for them, we shouldn't come back here home and we are so proud, especially when exactly what is happening in Haiti, we are doing it here in Kenya. We send our police officers to Haiti, and here in Kenya, we are fomenting an insecurity scenario, whereby the government itself is encouraging and has actually propagated an illegal sect, which the leader now has a convoy of cars with sirens, new cars, with number plates that are changing every other day, and that clearly can tell you the government of the day knows what it's doing about this. And by the way,
how do you authenticate
what is that?
No, I'm saying this because it's a fact. It's true.
How fact is that fact?
Well, he's calling the youth of Mount Kenya Mungi.
Did you see? Come on.
He's calling the youth of Mount Kenya.
We are not going to buy that. We are not buying that, by the way. That is intimidation. We are not buying that. Listen to this. Listen to this.
Yes.
How
did you establish that?
Yeah, last weekend on Saturday.
Yeah, briefly, and we're out of time.
Yeah, last weekend on Saturday, when Maina Jenga stormed Dorcas Rigathi meeting, prayer meeting,
he attended.
He came with a convoy that he has now been using, and by that, it even passed through my constituency with young people who are very unruly. Are you getting on that convoy? And every time you see this convoy now, because a new one, it's having different number plates. Are you getting? So clearly, and it has even a chase car with sirens. And you can clearly see the kind of protection that is happening. And when this happened, the police did not interfere or intervene in any way. And this is government-sponsored. And you know what happened in the past?
How do you know it's government-sponsored?
Because of that enabling environment, including the issue that the police are not in any way protecting and preventing this from happening. Now, I want to warn our young people, in the earlier days, when young people were lured by the system that time to get into that kind of a system, then later on, they were killed. Are you getting? Because we always ask, what do you do with the dogs of war once the war is over? Our young people should not accept to join a war that they don't understand.
What do you mean by our young people?
He's calling Mount Kenya.
I'm talking of Kenyan young people, because what is going to happen immediately? But you have placed an emphasis on our means. Yes, our as Kenyans, because what is happening is that once you're doing this in Mount Kenya region, you're going to see the same proliferation of the same groups across the country. I am telling you. Yeah. When the Mungiki scenario came that time, then we had Chinkororo, we had other many groups that came about in the country. Okay. And again, look at this. The issue of abductions, which has been abated at very high levels, as you can see, is making this country now susceptible to all criminals to form their own small abduction rings, which is leading us towards what Haiti is today.
So let's sample the feedback here on the broadcast. You are not as important as our viewers are, so let's see what you're saying.